images near UC Berkeley during the final Turning Point USA campus tour stop. Look at this. Exclusive NewsNation video shows two men fighting as police struggle to contain the scene. We've now learned there were multiple arrests as crowds gathered outside, chanting and setting things on fire. NewsNation's Jorge Ventura was there and now joins us live. So, Jorge, what happened?
Well, Nichole, Monday night really was this symbolic night for Turning Point USA. It marked the 2 months exactly since Charlie Kirk's passing. Charlie Kirk was actually supposed to originally headline last night's event, and it drew a massive crowd. The America Comeback Tour, over 2,000 people attended last night's event, but that tour also drawing large crowds of protesters, and that's what we saw here last night. Students and immigrant activists joining in and clashing with law enforcement, clashing with some TSA supporters. We saw assaults break out. To many of the counter-protesters that we spoke with, they were calling for the university to completely shut down TPUSA event last night. Take a listen.
They've done a lot of bad for the country. They promoted sexist, homophobic, racist rhetoric. And I just want to make it clear that we are repeating history. This is something that needs to be addressed, and we are very disappointed in the university for hosting Turning Point USA.
And early in the protest, tensions escalated quickly when a fight broke out between a TPUSA supporter and a couple of protesters. The TPUSA supporter wearing the red shirt, his head could be seen bleeding just profusely. It was very, very chaotic scenes. It almost felt like the protest was about to head out of control. You could see their local law enforcement fending off some of the counter-protesters. This incident really grew the protests angry. Some of the protesters even attempted to charge the security line barricades outside of the venue. Officers could be seen in their riot gear, many of them seen lining up with holding their batons. Some protesters even throwing objects towards the officers, and that crowd really grew larger throughout the night. Some individuals even attempting to go through the barricades. Now, throughout the night, we continue to hear protesters actually mock the assassination of Charlie Kirk, as heard here. NewsNation cameras also capturing the moments of additional arrests there. You see actually campus police making another additional arrest with those protesters trying to reach those barricades and get closer to the venue. But the good news, Nichole, is that law enforcement was able to keep those counter-protesters away from the attendees. So we didn't see any big clashes between those two groups, but we did see multiple arrests, some assaults, and some fights break out last night here at UC Berkeley, Nichole.
All right, Jorge, so that's what's happening outside. How did things play out inside once the event actually got underway?
Yeah, so inside the event, it was a jam-packed crowd. Like I said, 2,000 people filling up the venue hall here. And before the event started, the organizers holding a moment of silence to honor Charlie Kirk's legacy. The speakers are really talking about the free speech and the importance for conservatives to come to liberal campuses like the one here, UC Berkeley, and challenge those ideas. We actually spoke to a couple of high school students who were inspired by Charlie Kirk that made the trip here to UC Berkeley. Take a listen to what they had to say.
Hatred has no place in America, and the only counter to hatred is love, and the ultimate love is the love of Jesus Christ. And that's what Charlie believed in. He believed in America, he believed in the love of Jesus Christ, and that's what I believe in, so that's why I'm here today.
We just love all that Charlie's done, and I'm really glad I'm able to be out here and just get to experience this and be with people, like-minded people. And
now, the program did feature actor and comedian Rob Schneider and Christian author Dr. Frank Turek. On X, Schneider called the protesters outside the venue Antifa. Here's part of Schneider's speech last night.
This is your country, and we have to make sure that you don't let the excesses of my generation ruin your opportunity to buy a home, to have free speech, and to live your life in the freest and the greatest experiment in human history, the United States of America.
Now, inside the venue, the event was able to finish without any major disruptions, capping off the American Comeback Tour here at UC Berkeley. Here, this campus, Nichole, has been viewed as conservatives, essentially as the battleground of the culture war now as both sides try to battle for the Gen Z vote heading to 2028, Nichole.
All right, Jorge Ventura, live for us there in California. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.